Hi there, FEC K to 3rd graders, and welcome to Saturday, December the 19th, and we are just 6 days away from Christmas. And tonight I have a special story for you, Frosty the Snowman, and this is from the song. And so the story itself was retold by Annie North Bedford, and this is another one of my favorites because this was a popular TV show and song when I was growing up. So I love to remember watching that with my sisters. So here we go with Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman came to town one bright, cold winter's day. The first real snow of the winter had fallen the night before, kind of like we had this week. In the morning, out came the children, and they started to roll snowballs and run. Round and round the snow yard they rolled the snowballs. Soon they had 2 fine big ones. Round and round the yard again. There was a little snowball, just the right side for the snowman's head. Billy ran home and brought 2 bits of coal to use for the snowman's eyes. Sally gave him a button nose and a funny corncob pipe. Tommy brought floppy galoshes and a scarf for the snowman. And Joe brought him a pair of old red mittens to wear. They had a blast dressing him up. Now we need a hat, said Sally and Joe. So they all began to look around. Sally found an old cap, but it didn't look just right. Billy found a battered felt hat, but it still didn't seem right. Just then, down the street came the whistling wind, and it blew to their feet a shiny top hat. Just what we need, cried Sally and Joe. It's like magic, said Billy. It was Tommy who picked up the shiny top hat and put it on the snowman's head. Zing! Tommy's hand sprang back with a shock. It is magic, gasped Tommy. So it is, said a voice, a deep, chuckly voice they had never heard before, and a pleasant sort of magic. The kids didn't know where the voice was coming from. It's the snowman, whispered Sally, and so it was. Frosty the Snowman, at your service. That's how Frosty the Snowman came alive. If you have never had a snowman for a friend, you can scarcely imagine all the fun those children had. For Frosty took them coasting, and never had their sleds slid so swiftly and so far. Frosty helped them to build a snow house, and never had blocks packed so firmly and so well. They all went ice skating, and the magical part was that while they were with Frosty, the children could stay out and play in the snow and never got shivery cold. Was it Frosty's warm heart or his magical smile? Whatever it was, they thought it was fine. Each morning when the children came out to play, Frosty had a wonderful plan all set for them. One morning he said, "Let's go shopping today. I've never seen a store, you know." So they all joined hands, and away they skipped off toward the town where the shops stood in rows. It was fun showing Frosty all of the shops and showing him all around, for he thought every window was wonderful. All around the town they led Frosty that day, while the warm, wintry sun shone down. Soon they came to a corner, and around the corner came a warm, gusty wind, and off went Frosty's hat, and away went Frosty after it. Then, tweet, beep, sang the traffic cop's loud whistle, and the children could not follow Frosty because traffic streamed by, buses and trucks and family cars. Tweet, tweet went the traffic cop's whistle again. The crossing stood empty before them now, but there was not a sight of Frosty to be seen. Only down the street his top hat rolled all by itself in the melting snow. "Mr. Policeman," the children cried, "where has Frosty the Snowman gone?" "Oh," said the policeman, "Frosty the Snowman has gone away, where all snowmen go on a sunny day. But he'll be back at your bidding and call, whenever great heaps of snowflakes fall." And he will. He'll be back each year to play with the children year after year. And that is the story of Frosty the Snowman. And I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you tomorrow.